Yes guys, what's going on? It's Smotty87 here and welcome to the first ever video of the Wheel of Doom, where the wheel decides what career mode we do, how much budget we get, who we're going to sign, and we're going to spin it every single season. If you can see, just on the side we've got all the wheel rules, so if you want to pause it and read through them, then you can do so now. But as I just mentioned, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to create a wheel, we're going to spin it, and it's going to have the top 5 leagues on it. Once we've done that, we're going to obviously have a league. If it lands on Premier League, we're going to spin all the Prem teams, and that is going to be the team that we start with. We'll then spin for maybe some injuries, we'll spin for our budget, what objectives we have to do, and also what we have to do in the career mode. So it might be win the Champions League, it might be only win the Premier League or the league title, wherever we are. That is enough from me. Let's get straight into the first wheel of deciding what league we are going into. Here we have our wheel, and we've got all 5 leagues on it. If you see me looking over here, that's because where the wheel is for me. So just ignore my face. Let's spin the wheel, and let's see what league we are going to get, boys. This is where it starts all the fun. Is it going to be La Liga? It is the La Liga, but let's go see what team we're going to be using. Now, here we are with every single La Liga team in the wheel, and we're going to give it a spin, and we're going to see which one we're going to land on, boys. Is it going to give us a good one or a bad one? It is going to land on Osasuna. I have absolutely no idea about that team whatsoever. So, all we're going to have to do, we're going to go have a look at the team quickly. And then the first thing we're going to do is get into what budget. So, we might start with their budget, or we might start with a little financial takeover. But we got to wait and see. So, here we have CA Osasuna. And as you can see from that transfer budget, only 4 million. We are going to struggle with this rebuild. But their club info, they're based in the city of Pamplona. The club was founded in 1920 after merging of Sociedad Sportiva and a new club. Yada, yada, yada. They're nicknamed Los Rojillos, nicknamed the Reds. So this is what we've got at the moment, lads. But with that 4 mil transfer budget, we need to see if we're going to get any more, or are we going to get that. Now, for this, what we do, we're putting in every single option that we can get on the game. So it's 10 million, you can get 20, 50, 100, and 500 million as well. And I know what you're thinking, that might ruin the rebuild, but every single one of these is going to be different. For Osasuna, it might be to win the Champions League, or it might just be to win a cup. And then I might do another one, and we might get Man City, and we might get 10 million budget, but it might be to win a quadruple. So that's it, baby. That's it. Let's get into this wheel. As you can see, we've got the wheel here, boys. We've got 0, we've got 10 million, 50 million, 100 million, 200, 500 million, and 1 billion. Now, we got it. I'm going to give it a little shuffle first so you can see that it's been shuffled round. Then we'll give it a spin, and then we'll find out what objective or what challenge we have to do for this career mode. But without further ado, let's spin this wheel and see what it lands on, boys. This could be very tasty. Don't give me 1 billion. I don't... Okay. We've got 1 billion, lads. Now, this is a little bit tasty. It's the first ever one. You might think it's cheating, but boys, 1 million is coming to Osasuna. That Saudi takeover, we like it. I mean, isn't this a sight that just everybody likes to see in world football? It is literally every single Man City fan. It's what they see is 1 billion in the transfer budget, but now it is for Osasuna. And boys, what we're going to do, we're going to create our new wheel. But let's go over to the squad first. I mean, I'm pretty sure the squad is not going to look like this at all. We're going to be able to sign who we like. It's going to be very unrealistic, but it's going to be a load of fun. Now, the first wheel that we're going to do is going to decide how many trophies we have to win. It's obviously going to start at 1. It's going to start and then go up to 2, 3, 4, 5, and all that good stuff. And then that's how many we've got to win throughout the whole rebuild. But then on the next wheel that we do, it will determine which trophies we have to win. So say, for example, it lands on 1 trophy. Then I will spin another wheel with all the trophies on it. And say it lands on the UCL. We cannot finish this rebuild unless we win that UCL. It may be the Spanish Cup. And you never know. We might win 5 UCLs. We might win 5 La Ligas. And we might never win the Spanish Cup. So we have to go through 6 seasons. So, even though we've got all this money, we might not complete our objective, lads. So, let's go straight over to the trophy wheel. I've put numbers 1 to 10 into the Wheel of Fortune or the Wheel of Doom, whichever way you want to look at it. And we're going to spin it, and this is going to determine how many trophies we have to win in this this entire rebuild. So let's see, is it going to give us a hard one or an easy one? It's going to look like it's going to land on 10. Oh my god, we've got to win 10 trophies with Osasuna. Okay, I like it. It's going to be a very interesting rebuild. But obviously, we've got 1 billion to spend, so I feel like we are going to actually be able to do this. So, without further ado, let's get into the other trophy wheel. In fact, what I've decided to do, boys, considering it's 10 trophies, I don't want to limit it to what trophies we have to win, like say 5 UCLs or 5 La Ligas. I'm just going to base it off winning trophies, okay? So we're not going to do any friendly trophies or friendly tournaments or anything like that. It's going to be the Spanish Cup. I think they have 2 Spanish Cups, but you got to finish top 4 for one of them. Obviously the La Liga, and then obviously we have any European trophies that we do as well. We're not going to take over an international trophy either. We are just going to do it with Osasuna and try and take them to glory. Now we're going to be signing lots and lots and lots of players, lads. So this is what the team is looking like now. Get ready to see what it looks like in a minute. And here is the team after we have spent almost £1 billion. We'll go through it very quickly, but as you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory. We got Oblak, Theo Hernandez, Tar, Rudiger, Frimpong. We're converting him to a right back because we are converting Trent into a centre mid. We've got Tchouameni, De Jong, Martinez, Gakpo, Dembele, and then on the bench we have got Havertz, Ruiz, Martinez and Szczesny that we signed. We've got about 10 million left over. We haven't sold anyone yet, so we've still got a few players in from the other club, and then obviously the whole reserves is still the Osasuna players. But let's go see what trophies are up for grabs this season. So obviously we've got the La Liga that is up for grabs, and we're currently in 3rd without playing the game, so you know what, we'll take that. We also have the Copa de España. We're not in it yet because it is just for the lower teams. And that is literally it for this season. So we can only win 2 trophies this season. But with this team, I feel like we can. And then hopefully next season, there'll be 4 up for grabs. And that'll be 6 in total. That's obviously if we win them all as well, boys. So what we're going to do, we're going to advance to the 1st of January. If we ever get to a final of one of the cups, you best believe that I'm taking you there as well, boys. So stay tuned. But let's go to the 1st of Jan and see how we're getting on. So on the 1st of January, we are sat in 3rd position in the league. It could be better, but it could be a lot worse as well, considering we only had 1 point. Yes, 1 point from our first 3 games, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe that. It wasn't even against good teams either. It was against low teams. So we're not doing too good, but if we go to the Copa de España, we are starting in the round of 32 right now against Rayo, and obviously we want to try and get through to the final. But Barca versus Madrid and Atletico versus Valencia is good for us because that means one of the big dogs is going out, so hopefully we can win that and get a trophy to our trophy cabinet this season. But what we need to do now, we need to spin a little wheel and see what's going to happen. It's going to be a surprise wheel though. Okay, boys, this is what the brand new wheel is bringing to us in the January transfer window. We have do whatever you want, so we can literally do whatever we want with our 80 million that we have. We have an option of no new signings, so we just have to keep going and do nothing. We have released the highest rated player, which right now would be Martinez or Trent, so we'd have to spin a wheel for both of them if it lands on them. Sign a player for the whole budget and then release them. So obviously we'll sign someone for 80 mil and then we get rid of them. So basically just wiping out our entire budget. Spend the whole budget on 1 player, and obviously we would keep that player, and then we have to sell our highest rated. So again, Trent, Martinez, we'd spin a wheel, it would land on one of them. So let's give it a little shuffle, boys, and we give it a spin. Please land on something good. I don't think I could take this if it lands on something. Oh, what's this? Oh no, it might be bad. It might be bad. It might be bad. No! Sign player for whole budget and then release. Oh my god, boys. Well, you know what we have to do. So we have exactly 86 million in the bank. So what we're going to do, we're going to find a random player, buy them, and then release them. So here we go, boys. We have Rulli coming into the club for 84 million, and that's obviously because I had to give him some money in his wage as well, and I obviously need to be able to afford releasing him as well, because if you didn't know, releasing players actually does cost money in the game. You don't get that money back, which a lot of people do think, and that is wrong. So we go to Rulli here. We're going to release the player. We can't afford his release fee. What? Oh my god. What's this release fee? We can't afford it. Right, what we're going to have to do, boys, we're going to have to sell another player, and then we'll release him. I've absolutely messed this up, lads. Give me 1 minute. I mean, I may have messed up, lads, but look at this. Rulli is the latest addition to Osasuna's impressive lineup. Well, that's bloody Trent Alexander-Arnold, not Rulli. Game, come on. It's not even close. We now have enough money to release Rulli from his contract for 1.5 million. Rulli is out. Now, boys, we are going to have a little bit left over. So you can see we've got 4 million. But we're just going to ignore that. We're not going to spend any of it. Obviously, I had to sell a player to make sure that I was able to get rid of Rulli. And I've actually put Rulli on it this time rather than Trent, which is all right. Okay, so obviously no new signings whatsoever, boys. This is what the team is looking like. We've got to go to the end of the season, or if we get to the final, you will see us in the final of the Copa de España as well, boys. So let's get to it. And here we are in the final of the Copa de España against Atletico Madrid. We got a very nice draw in the semi-final. Quarter-final we did as well. To be honest, we got nice draws the whole way through. So we were quite lucky, but nevertheless, we're through to the final. We're against Atletico, lads. Are we going to get a win? We're going to do it as a little simmed one, I'm pretty sure. So we will actually watch it all together and see if we're going to get a win, and hopefully we do. So apparently, oh no, I thought Martinez wasn't happy then, but he's just complacent. We're going to sim the match and see if we can get a win against these boys. Come on, lads. Come on. I know that we can do this. I know we can do it. We deserve it more than them. And we need to have this trophy in our trophy cabinet, lads. We need to do it. Is anything going to happen here? They've had an injury in the 17th minute, but he stayed on. We've had one shot. They've had one shot. Not really much is going on, to be honest, right now. So we're just going to get it back underway and see what happens, boys. It's a penalty. Who's taking it? I'm not jumping in, lads. Oh, no, I'm not jumping in. Do it yourself. Do it yourself, Lautaro. Do it yourself, Lautaro Martinez. Come on. There's one. Is it going to be our first trophy? We've got 20 minutes left to solidify it as our trophy, lads. The first one, don't worry, I'm not going to do this at every single trophy, by the way. But the first one means more. When we get to the 10th one, we will play that game as well, boys, because obviously we need to, don't we? But it's going very good right now. Can we see it out, boys? That is what I want to see. Oh, we'll have another! We'll have another Martinez. Come on, my big boy. What a goal for the boys. And lads, we are Copa de España champions. The first trophy into the trophy cabinet. End of season 1, lads, and we have a trophy to our name, but we finished in 3rd, 13 points off of Real Madrid and Barcelona, who finished on the same points, and only Real Madrid won by 5 goal difference. And this is what we're competing with. This is, I mean, the 1 billion is helping us, I can't lie, lads, because we would struggle otherwise. Obviously, we're not going to have 1 billion next season, because I can't give us another financial takeover, but we will get a big lump sum of money because we won the cup and we're finishing 3rd, so I'd like at least 100 mil or something like that. Please, the Osasuna board. We'll make some more signings and hopefully push into one of the 1st or 2nd spots so we can start winning more trophies. Here we go for season 2, and you can see we have 204 million. Come on, EA. That is what we like to see. I mean, it's not EA, it's the, well, it is, but it's the Osasuna board as well. We've got maybe some changes to make, maybe improve the bench a little bit to make us stronger, but we've got to spin our wheel first, and it is the surprise wheel again. It's not going to be the same as the wheels last year, in the first season, because obviously that's for the whole career mode. So we're just going to have a wheel now in January, and obviously at the start of the season, and it's going to be the same wheel, and it's going to be the same ones that you've seen in January last season, apart from I've added one more, which is 2 players fall out. I don't know why I put 4 fingers up, but 2 players fall out. You add all the starting 11 into a wheel, you spin it twice, 2 players come out of it, you spin it again, one of them comes out of it and they have to leave the club, but we do have to sell them, luckily, so we do get a little bit of money for them regardless. But let's get straight into the wheel and see what we're gonna get. Okay then, here we have the wheel and it is spinning already, boys. What are we going to get from this wheel? Don't be something bad. It is sign a player for, oh, don't be the bad one again. Oh my god. It's literally the exact same one. We're making no signings to this team, lads. Sign player for whole budget and then release. Oh, that is tragic. The exact same one, boys. Wow. Right, well, you know what we have to do, boys. We have to sign a player for 200 mil. But I don't know if I turn no sacking off. So it might actually... We might get sacked for doing this. So I'm going to sign a pretty decent player, hopefully, for that amount. And then we will be able to get them out. So we're going to do Donnarumma. And we're going to release him once we get into it. So let me get to that. So here we are then. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in for 190 million, and we're going to release him. I don't know why I butchered his name so badly there, but we've signed him for a lot. I don't think the board's going to be happy with that. You can see it's already gone to orange, and now we're going to release him straight away as well to get rid of all of our money. Release on 7.8 million. Oh my goodness. If we got anyone last year, their contracts as well were screwed. 6 million left in the kitty, and we are probably not going to sell any of it. So we literally can't make any signings, I'm pretty sure, because although we could still sell players, lads, and yeah, we could still sell players. I feel like that's okay to do, because it didn't say we can't sell anyone. It didn't say we can't buy anyone. It just said buy a player for the whole budget and release them. That's all it said. So I'll let you know if we do sign anyone, but let's go look at what competitions are up for grabs for us this season. So 2 new competitions for us. We've got the Super Copa, which is the top 4 playoff for a trophy. So that's one that could be coming to us. And obviously we have the Champions League as well once the qualified teams have gone through. So let's get to it. With only 15 million obtained, we have managed to sign Marcus Edwards as a backup winger. But apart from that, we have not able to sign anyone. And with what I did last season, I went for some older players, so like Oblak and Rudiger. They're probably going to decrease in a little few seasons. So hopefully next season we don't get, you know, spend your whole budget on a player and then release them, because that is ruining us right now. But this is what it's looking like, lads. And the only thing we can do is advance. We've just got to pray that no one gets injured and pray that they do good. Hopefully we do good in the Champions League, the other 2 cups, and obviously the league as well. We have a chance of doing a quad and finishing with 5 trophies by the end of this season, obviously continuing on from our 1 last season. But that might not happen. But let's go see where we are on the 1st of January. I tell you what, boys, it's looking a lot tastier on the 1st of January this time. Only 4 points behind Real Madrid, who have not lost a game all season, but we are also in 2nd. We have got the Super Copa coming up, where we get a game against Barcelona. We're into the 1st round of the Copa de España as well, and we haven't looked at the Champions League yet. How are we doing in there? We are 2nd in the Champions League as well, only behind Bayern Munich. We haven't even lost a game in the Champions League. Oh my goodness, boys. We are on fire. Now, we're going to have to spin a wheel again, obviously, because that is the entire base of this career mode. But we only have 12 million, so I'm not really too sure what's going to happen here anyway. But let's get into the wheel. Okay, then, here we go with the wheel. We're going to give it a little spin, boys. There's no messing about. What is this wheel going to say for us? It is... Oh, my... Mate, is this rigged or what? Oh my god. Luckily, it's only 12 million. But if you didn't see, that was released highest rated player that it almost landed on, lad. It literally about that much that it didn't land on it. But we got to sign a player for our whole budget and then release again. Yay! Here we go then, boys. Yassine Bonu is coming in for 9 million. Remember, we got to pay for his release as well. So that's why we do it a little bit under. I also think we're going to be losing Szczesny, though, because I tried to redeem his contract and he wasn't having it, and I'm pretty sure he's in the last year of his contract. Yes, he is. So we will release Banu right now. We can't afford his release. Right, well, that is annoying, lads. He's just got... Oh my god, how can I not afford his release? I literally kept enough money aside. How much is his release? Oh, we've only got 1 million, that's why. Right, well, what we're going to have to do, lads, we're probably just going to have to keep him in, or we'll loan him out and we'll release him next season, because I literally have no one in the club that we can sell. But I can guarantee we will not be using him. We will loan him out and get rid of him, boys. We've got a couple of cup games coming up as well, which you can see. So we'll get through them and we'll see what position we are and what we're going to be winning, lads. And it is against Atletico Madrid again. They beat Real Madrid, and now we've got to take them on again for another chance for our second trophy. Yes, it is, boys, our second trophy so far. We've had 2 chances to win trophies in finals. We've won them both 3-1 in this game, much better than the other game that was 2-0 and it was coming to the end. So, boys, let's add that trophy to our trophy cabinet. And here's confirmation that Banu has gone out on loan, boys, so we will release him next season. But obviously, we still don't have the money that we had, so we can't sign anyone anyway. So that is literally everything that we can do in January, boys. We just got to go through to cups and stuff now towards the end of the season. Team's looking good, as always. Trent and Martinez are our 2 highest rated players, and obviously Oblak. To be fair, Oblak and Rudiger, I said they were going to start decreasing. Both of them have gone up by 1, which is very good. So let's get ourselves to the end of the season and see how many more trophies we can pick up. Now, I have no idea how we're doing in the league, but what I do know is we're through to another final, to the Copa de España final. Back-to-back wins can we do? We've obviously won the Super Copa as well already this season. So this is for trophy 3 of the entirety of the career mode, and we're also through to the semi-final of the Champions League, but that is against Real Madrid. Can we get a win and bring another trophy back to us? Yes, we can. Osasuna, come on. Lautaro Martinez gets the goal in the 25th minute. That is 3 trophies in total to this season. Let's go add it to the trophy cabinet. Lads, I've been simming through the calendar, and as you can see, even in the league, we drew against Real Madrid, and we're getting good numbers over and around the whole month. But we drew against Real Madrid in the first leg, and in the second leg, we beat them 2-1, which means we are going to the Champions League final against Manchester City. If this was a real rebuild, we would be playing this game and hopefully finishing the rebuild, but that's not the case. We've got to win 10 trophies in this rebuild. So we've got to take on Man City. Now, obviously, if we win this, not only do we get a trophy for winning the Champions League, we also have a chance of winning the Super Cup in the next season, which is vital because that goes from being able to win 4 trophies next season to being able to win 5, which is super, super important. So let's get ourselves over to that game. But first, let's see where we finish in the league. Obviously, we're through to the final, but the season is done and we need to see where we finished in La Liga. Did we win the league, lads? No, we finished 3rd again. Oh, that's a big fall off. It is. But to be fair, we're competing with teams that are only losing once in a season. I mean, what am I supposed to do? We're 10 points off Real Madrid, and we are 6 points off Barcelona, which is less than last season, to be fair. So, and considering we signed no one as well, that is really impressive from the boys. But we've got a Champions League to win to try and get it to our 4th trophy out of 10, and then obviously it gives us a chance to win another one next season as well. So I'm not too disappointed with the boys. Let's get into this final. Here we go in the final of the Champions League. Can we get a win, boys, and bring another trophy to Osasuna, and more importantly, not letting Man City win it? We get a 1-0 win from Frankie de Jong. Lautaro Martinez picks up an injury. Hopefully it's not for too long, but it is the end of the season anyway, so we're okay with that. I don't mind it one little bit. That's another trophy into the trophy cabinet, and we are also champions of Europe, which is fantastic. Like I said, if this was a normal rebuild, it'd be over right now, and we made no signings, so just the billion, obviously, that we were given, you know, Bill versus Bill side. I quite like it. We get the win. Not going to complain. We've got an extra trophy up for grabs next season, which I'm also not going to complain about. That's 4 in the bank. Let's go add it to the trophy cabinet. I haven't really shown you any stats of any of the players, lads, but look at this front 3 and how well they are performing together. I mean, we don't need to change the front 3 at all. Cody Gakpo went absolutely mental that season. So did Martinez. So did Dembele. The midfield doing good as well, boys. But we've won a trophy. We've actually won 3 trophies. 1 in the first season. We've won then 3 more in this season. We've won 4 in total. Let's get ourselves to season 3. Here we are in season 3, and only Oblak, the one in the starting 11, that's not on international duty, boys. Not that that matters, but we've obviously got to spin our wheel. I've looked at the budget, it's 225 million. I haven't added anything else to the brand new wheel, so we're going to spin it now, and we're going to see what we get, lads. Okay, let's go and do it. We haven't touched it since we last spun it in January, so it is over here. We're going to give it a shuffle, so they're all on different colours, and we're going to give it a spin once again, lads. Please give me something good. Please, I was about to say EA. Do not do it to me. Don't. Oh my god! What is this wheel, man? What is this wheel? This is. Oh my god. Side play for a whole budget and then release again. Every single time we've spun this wheel, it's landed on the same thing. I've shuffled it every single time. Oh, right. Boys, this doesn't count, but I just want to see if we spin it again, what it lands on. Obviously, we'll do what it says, but I'm spinning it again and seeing what it lands on. I mean, no new side, that's not even good anyway, is it? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I mean, let's go and do it. Hey, if the wheel wants to screw me over, I'm going to screw over the wheel, and I'm going to screw over Real Madrid. And what I have done, I've spent my 200 million on Rodrigo because he was playing for Real Madrid. And we're going to... Why can't I afford his release? Are you joking? I've got like 30 mil, haven't I? What have I got? 22 mil, and I can't afford his release. Oh, wow. Let me go sell someone. Right, I've had to get rid of Rudiger just so I can release him. 26 million from the club. Rodrigo's out, which means we've spent our entire budget. We've released our player, but we have also sold Rudiger. So we have 84 million to sign on a new centre-back, which is pretty decent, to be fair, lads. I can't lie about that. I will take that. But Real Madrid have also lost one of their best players as well. So let's go look for a new centre-back. Boys, this is what the team is looking like, and it's absolutely drastic right now. I can't lie. I mean, it's good, but I've got no reserves whatsoever. What you see is what you've got, pretty much. And I literally can't sign anyone. So, we really need to hope, just win everything, and hope that the wheel doesn't land on bloody you-know-what again. So, let's get to January. My bad, lads. We're not going to January. We're going to the 12th of August because I forgot we're in the Super Cup with another chance to win another trophy. This would be our 5th trophy so far in this rebuild out of 10. Can we make it happen, lads? Please, come on. A 4-0. Oh, my goodness. Lautaro with 2 and Gakpo with 2. That's what we like to see, boys. That's 5 in total now. Let's add the Super Cup to the trophy cabinet. Okay, now that has been added to the trophy cabinet. This is our team for Season 3. We can finish, if we win every single trophy possible, on 9 trophies this season, which would mean next season, if we win the Super Cup, that would be our 10th trophy, lads. So, let's get it on. We are back on the 1st of January. The Copa de España is ready to be played. The Supercopa is also ready to be played. It's the exact same again, apart from Athletic Club got in instead of Madrid, which is... I thought Atletico Madrid finished 4th. I'm not too sure about that. But we are down to 4th. Wow, that is very surprising. We are miles off being 1st. But again, we haven't upgraded our team in 2 years, really. So I'm not surprised that we have fell down to 4th. We need to start playing a little bit better. But Barcelona are firing right now. We should have taken a player from Barcelona as well. We got 31 million to spend somehow. I don't know where it's come from. It's literally just been put into our budget. So... we've got to spin the wheel, boys, and please, I'm not... In fact, should I just buy the player now and release him? Because we know what's going to happen. I'm not even going to say much about it. I'm just going to spin it. I'm already going to buy my player and release him because I know exactly what it's going to land on. Well, we got something different, but it is sell highest rated player, lads. Oh, let's go see who that is. Our highest rated player is Lautaro Martinez. He has been absolutely smashing it for us right now, boys. But we got to sell him because that's what the wheel has decided. Oh my god, lads. I just simmed this game and we're out of the Copa de España. Oh my lads. How? In the round of 32, we're out of the cup, boys. Not only are we out of that cup, we're also out of the Super Copa, lads. Oh my god. We're in 4th, out of both cups. Only the Champions League rests on us winning a trophy this season. Jesus Lord, this is awful. Not only is our highest rated player leaving, lads, he's leaving for nearly 200 million, but He's going to one of our rivals, which is going to make winning the La Liga so much harder, boys. We need to get a good replacement in. Our new striker, Victor Osimhen, comes into the club to replace Martinez, which, you know what, it's not the worst replacement, and it's for 110 million as well. So we've still got around 90 million to play around with. So I'm thinking we need another midfielder. We need some defenders on the bench as well. So let's go and do that, boys. So with 80 million, we've spent it on players to prep the bench. We've brought in Fabian, Andre Tavares, and Gomez for that amount of money, lads. So I'm excited to see where we can be at the end of the season. Obviously, we've only really got Champions League. I don't think we're going to bring back the La Liga, so we've just got to hope and pray for Champions League. Otherwise, we've only won the Super Cup this season. Boys, we've somehow made it to a Champions League final again, but I've just seen the last couple of results of the La Liga, and I know for a fact we have bottled the league. We have. We were very close to Barcelona. We were 3 points behind them. We beat them to get 3 points behind them. And then once again, we fall off and we're stuck in that third position once again. Barcelona too strong, taking away our striker. But we do have another chance at a trophy against Bayer Leverkusen. But we could be facing a sack because we are in the red. So we have to win this game against Bayer Leverkusen. And let's just hope and pray that we do. Come on, lads. Straight into this game. No messing about. We need to get a win, boys. Come on. Against Leverkusen. Can we win? We lose 4-1. Oh, my God. Thuram, Teller, and Wirtz. We've got absolutely smashed. They must be a very good side. Boys, I feel like we are getting sacked, and I feel like that's going to be game over. We've got no trophies going into the trophy cabinet. Only a Super Cup we won this season. It could be game over for us, lads. It could, because I don't think I put on no sacking. And if it is game over, that is a very sad way for this season to go. I'm not sure if you can get sacked at the end of the season or what, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm very disappointed in ourselves. The fact that it's even come to this position. We should have won that. We should have won a lot more. Semi-final, round of 32, group stage. We won the Super Cup, and that is literally it, boys. Let's see if we can make our way to Season 4. Okay, lads, we're in Season 4. We've won 5 trophies so far. So, I don't actually think it can be achieved this season, but it can definitely be achieved in the next 2 seasons. I'm hoping for something a little bit nicer from the wheel this time, please. So let's give it a spin. And just please don't be the same as what it's always been. Yes! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Do whatever you want. That is what we needed. Get some passion back into this team. And let's get this team rebuilt. Ooh. Let's go. Sorry, lads. I think I may have got a little bit too excited there. But we've got 231 million to spend. So I'm going to show you what the team looks like afterwards. This is what it's looking like currently. I'm feeling a brand new goal. Actually, no, because Oblak, he's not going to sell for anything. A brand new centre-back instead of Tar. And then we just upgrade the bench. So we've got an all-round amazing team, lads. Come on. And here is the brand new team of Osasuna. I saw a little Rodrigo lurking around in free agents. Not too sure what he was doing there. So we decided to sign him and sell Ousmane Dembele, which gave us even more money. So we would be able to sign Pedri, Araujo, Grealish. Obviously, we already had De Jong and Aït-Nouri as well, and also Martinez. So this is what the team is looking like now. We've got a lot more depth, which is good. We're a fantastic team. Higher rated players on the bench, which is also super good. So I feel like this season is going to be very, very good. We might still bring in a few more players because we might get some more money. But I'll let you know. I don't think there's going to be any business going on until January. So what we're going to do, boys, we're going to sim to the 1st of January. We've got nothing we can win so far this season. The most we can get is up to 9 trophies. That's if we win all the cups, Champions League, and obviously the league as well. But we haven't won the league yet, and we've fell short lots of times. So let's just get a move on. Oh my God, boys. Pause the season. Osasuna are top of La Liga by 3 points. The first time we've ever been at the top, boys. We will take that. We've lost 1 game all season. Barca have lost 0. But, boys, we're not in the Supercopa. Now, I thought it was 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. But maybe it's 1st, 2nd, and then the 2 that get into the final of the cup. Is that correct, or am I wrong? Because we obviously finished 3rd, and we're not in it. So, yeah, we have less chance of winning trophies this season. But we're in the Copa de España, obviously. We're also on the 1st of January. We only have 14 million, so let's hope the wheel does not ruin us too much. Are we all ready, boys? I'm hoping that it lands on do whatever you want again, because that would be absolutely beautiful. I'm telling you right now, that would be amazing. Do not, no. You know what? It's not the worst, though, because we can replace them. It's sell highest rated player, and I don't even know who that is, so we're going to have to go check. So the highest rated player in our team is Oblak, Trent, and Cody Gakpo are all 92 rated. Right. The one I would like to go is Oblak. The one I would not want to go is Trent. And Gakpo, you know, he's been brilliant as well, so I'm not too sure about him. But we'll put them all into a wheel and we'll find out which one's leaving. Okay, boys. They're all in the wheel. Trent, Oblak, and Gakpo. We're going to shuffle a few times. And then we are going to get on to spinning the wheel. And please just don't land on Trent. Please, that's the one I don't want to leave. It's going to land on Oblak. No way. Get in. That was first time. Honestly, I promise you guys, you can see it is Oblak out of the club. Let's get rid of him. But I've actually just realised this Whoa, why has he got green hair? Why has he got green hair? What's going on, Oblak, bro? I've just realised this probably isn't actually the best thing, because he's worth 25 million, which isn't a lot of money. And then we only have 14 mil, so we're not going to get that good of a goalkeeper in. So we might actually struggle to replace him right now, which is an issue, boys. But I'll let you know. As we're out the bloody cup again as well. We're out the cup again. And here is Jan Oblak out of the club, lads. He's going to Leverkusen for 25 million. Guys, we've had an absolute stinker in the Champions League, by the way. Only 8 points from 8 games. Considering we've been in the Champions League for 3 seasons now. First season we were in it, we won it. Second season we were in it, we lost in the final. And now we're finishing 8th in the group stage. Not too sure about that. We've only got the league and the Champions League to go to. So let's go to the end of the season, lads. I've just completely realised I forgot who to tell you that I've bought. So I bought Alisson, and he's already gone down a rating, which is brilliant. And I also brought Højlund, and I got rid of Havertz. So that's who we replaced Oblak with. Oh my god, boys, I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's go back to the end of the season. Right then, boys, I can tell you we've made it to another final, which is absolutely insane. Look at the scores. We beat 4-2 against Dortmund. We beat City 5-1. We beat Juventus 5-3. We beat Leverkusen 2-1 in the playoffs. But did we win the La Liga? I don't think we did. We finished second by 3 points. Oh, no. Do you know what's done that, boys? It's because we played Real Madrid and Barca back-to-back, and we lost 3-0 against them both. If we'd won both of them, we were champions. Oh, that is heartbreaking. We didn't lose a single game in the second half of the season, apart from against Barcelona and Real Madrid. So, we lose the league by 3 points, but we've got a Champions League to hopefully win, and then we'll be on 6 trophies for the season. So, let's get into this final. And here we go for the final. We've got no Araujo, but hopefully we have other players that can come in and do a job for us. Can we beat Marseille in the final, lads? We get it 2-0. Absolutely lovely. Tchouaméni and Theo Hernandez get us the win. That is 2 Champions League wins out of 3 finals, by the way. We've only been in it 3 times, which is absolutely insane. And considering we finished 8th, that is pretty mental. So, boys, that is another trophy. The 6th one added to the trophy cabinet. And we'll do that in a second. But we have 4 more to win. And we have 5 trophies we can win next season. So, fingers crossed we do it next season. But let's go add this to the trophy cabinet. Boys, I've literally just spun the wheel and I have realised that I wasn't recording and it landed on no new signings. Now, obviously, I don't think that you boys will think I'm going to choose that. So I'm not going to spin again. Obviously, if it landed on something good, then I would have spun again because I didn't want you boys to think that I was cheating. But this is what it's landed on. I do apologise that we didn't see it all spin together. But, yeah. So we can't sign anyone new this season, which is not the worst thing, but it's also not the best thing if we're chasing a lot of trophies. So, first time you're going to see me probably, boys, is the Super Cup final. Our first chance at a bit of silverware this season. It will be our 7th trophy for Osasuna, which means we would only need 3 more So let's get into this. Can we beat Inter Milan without Frimpong? Yes, we can. 1-0. Osimhen also missed a penalty, but fair play. That is 1-0, and that is 7 trophies, lads, which mean we only need to pick up 3 more throughout the seasons. 2 cups, league, Champions League. Fingers crossed. Let's do it, boys. But first, let's add it to the trophy cabinet. The first bit of silverware picked up this season. We cannot make any signings, so we're just going to go to the 1st of January and see how we're all getting on. Oh, baby, that's what we like to see. 1st of January, first in the league. I mean, we started off with our first, 2 or 3 games against Barca and Real Madrid, and we lost them both. We've also lost against someone else. I don't know who that is. But we've gone on a good winning streak. Us and Atletico in the top 2 right now, which is very, very good. We are top by 3 points, so I don't mind that. We've got the Supercopa, which we can hopefully win. And the Copa de España, which we can hopefully win as well. And then we'll be on 10 trophies if we win all 3 of these. Remember, we've got to win 3 trophies. The Champions League, how are we doing in that? We are 25th. Why are we doing so bad in the Champions League at the moment? We've won 1 game. We need to seriously do better in this competition because I want to win it, lads. But anyway, it is time for the wheel. Possibly the final wheel, depending on how many trophies we win. Let's give it a little spin. See what it lands on. See if we can get anything good. Please don't be entire budget. Please don't be that sell highest rated player it's going to be. Of course it is. Why would it not be? Why would it not be? Why would it not be? At least we can sign some players, though. So I don't mind that too much. Let's see who the highest rated player is. It is between Trent and Gakpo. I thought it was going to be between those 2. So we've got to put them into a new wheel and see who's leaving, lads. Okay then, boys. Here they both go in the wheel. Who is going to be leaving us in January this season? Honestly, I don't really know who I'd rather. It's looking like Gakpo unless it's going to sneak onto Trent. It is not. It is going to be Cody Gakpo for 93 rated. Is going to be leaving us, boys. But we're going to have lots of money. So let's go and rejig this team. Boys, Cody Gakpo is worth 163 million, which is insane. I'm feeling a Vinicius Jr. coming in. It's just suitable, to be honest, lads. But we need to get him out first. I didn't want to wait around to get Vinicius Jr. in, lads. So he is coming in for 215,900,000 a week this boy is getting, which is insane. We've got both Madrid wingers now, but we're playing against Real Madrid next, so I felt like it was important to get Vinicius Jr. in as soon as possible, so we are going to put him into this team. We might not even need to sell Gakpo. Oh, wait, no, we do need to sell Gakpo because the wheel decided we have to. But Vinicius, it is an upgrade, and I'm thinking we might have to go for another goalkeeper in a minute as well. Okay, boys, we did beat Real Madrid in the semi-final of the Supercopa. We now have Valencia in the final. Can we get a win, please? Oh my god, we lose on penalties. Oh, no, 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 no. Are you dumb? Are you dumb, lads? It's so easy to win. Oh, that means we have to win the league, Champions League, and the other cup if we want to complete it this season. How do we even lose 4-1 on penalties? That's awful. Is that even possible? I don't think that is possible, is it? To lose 4-1. Manager of the year, though, of course. No stress, no face, no case. Here's confirmation of Cody Gakpo leaving the club, lads, for £225 million. This is what the brand new team looks like. So obviously we've got Vinny Jr. in, which we all know. We've then gone and got Donnarumma in. We've also brought Marquez and Barella for the bench. So we've got a very, very good side. We need to win all the competitions that we're left in. So let's go see if we can do that. Boys, we have a chance of silverware in the Copa de España. We got knocked out of the Champions League. We finished 25th, which is absolutely insane. But can we beat Real Madrid in the final? We win 2-1 in extra time. Osimhen, come on. That's what we want to see. Add it to the trophy cabinet. Here we go, lads. End of the season. Have we won the league? Yes, we have. 87 points. Come on. That is what we wanted, boys. We have won the league. We've won the cup. That means we just need one more trophy next season to solidify the rebuild. Done. So, let's add this one to the trophy cabinet and get on to next season. Here we are then, boys. Probably the last season of this career mode, of this rebuild with the wheel, because we only need to win 1 trophy, and we've got 4 up for grabs, I'm pretty sure. Vinny Jr. is a 95 rated, which is absolutely insane, by the way, boys. But we need to go and spin the wheel, so that's what we're going to start with. Okay, then, here is the wheel that we are going to spin. Hopefully, it doesn't land on something too bad. It's the last season. Give us something nice, please. We have... Don't be hydrated. Oh, my God. 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 Oh, we haven't had this one yet. So, that is very, very tasty. It's 2 players fall out. So, what we have to do is we have to put all of the starting 11 into the wheel. We spin it twice. And then for those 2, they've fallen out. We have to spin it again, and we have to sell one of them. So it's not too bad. We're still going to get money for it, and we've got a lot of money anyway. But I'll go start this wheel for you. Okay, so what I've done, I've put every single position rather than the name, and we're going to spin it twice and see who it lands on first. So the first person that is going to have a fallout is our left centre-back, is that? Okay, so Araujo is going to be falling out with someone. But who is he going to be falling out with, boys? That is the question. We give it another shuffle, and we are going to find out who we are going to be losing. It is going to be the striker of Osimhen. So Osimhen and Araujo have fallen out. So let's go see which one of them we have to sell. Here they are, boys. Osimhen and Araujo into the wheel, and we give it a spin. It doesn't really matter because it probably is the last season, but we are going to be losing by the looks of it. Victor Osimhen, the 92 rated striker, is going to be out of the club, lads. So let's get him out, let's rebuild, and let's win 1 trophy. Lads, I have seen it all. Victor Osimhen is out, but the club that he's out to is Brighton for 213 million. I mean, where have they got that money out? I'm not going to complain because we're going to get a belter of a striker in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Kylian Mbappe in for less, pretty much the same that we sold Osimhen for, so can't complain. We have also brought in Warren Zaire-Emery, an 88 rated for about 140 million, and he only just makes the bench, which is absolutely insane, lads. This is the team. I've just realised that we have literally just stolen from Madrid's front three. I didn't mean to do that, but we have done it, so hopefully we should be winning everything. We only need to get 1 trophy, so we'll go to the 1st of January, and then if we win the Supercopa, it is over, boys, and we have completed our challenge. Well, that was my immediate reaction. We've been sacked. We're 1 trophy short of completing it, and we got bloody sacked. Is that some sort of joke? Oh my God. You didn't even give us a chance. They did not even give us a chance, lads. Oh my God. Right, the only thing... That's it, lads. What an abrupt ending. We failed the first ever time of doing this. Next time, I'm making sure I'm putting on no sacking, because we would have completed it. We all know we would have completed it. But boys, that's it. We're done. We've lost. We haven't completed it.